What's going on, guys? This is DaWoblefet, and welcome to a mechanics short all about Primal Reversion. If Ultra Series is your first time playing with Primals, or if it's been a while since VGC 2016 for you, here's a summary of all the mechanics related to Primal Weather. The main strength of Primal Weather is the ability to negate fire or water type attacks. If Primal Groudon is out, attacks like Scald and Water Spout will evaporate in desolate land and cannot be used. Similarly, attacks like Flare Blitz or Eruption can't be used in Primordial Sea. One exception to this rule is if the attack is a status move. Soak in Desolate Land, Will-O-Wisp in Primordial Sea, and Primarina's Liquid Voice Perish Song in Desolate Land will all work successfully with no troubles at all, because they are all status moves. Because Primal Weather is a weather condition, you can't ignore it with stuff like Z-moves or Mold Breaker. So, the opposing Mold Breaker Mega Gyarados can't use Waterfall on my Primal Groudon, because the sunlight is a weather condition, not an ability. Similarly, my Reshiram can't Z-move the opposing Bronzong in Primordial Sea, even though Z-moves often get around these sorts of things. You can see why Primal Weather is so powerful. In addition, the only things that can completely override Primal Weather are Desolate Land, Primordial Sea, or Mega Rayquaza's Delta Stream. Using an ability or move that starts regular weather, like Drought or the move Hail, will completely fail when Primal Weather is active. However, you can also remove Primal Weather by KOing all Pokemon that have the ability. For example, knocking out Primal Kyogre here will remove Primordial Sea from the field. You have to make sure all Pokemon with Primordial Sea are gone, though. If there are two Pokemon with Primordial Sea on the field, just KOing one isn't enough. It doesn't even matter if this Kyogre wasn't the one who originally set up the rain. You have to KO both Kyogre. In addition to the weather effects that come with Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre, even their unique transformation, called Primal Reversion, has special properties. Normally, when two Pokemon have abilities that activate when sent out, the faster Pokemon will activate its ability first. This can be very useful in determining which Pokemon is faster. For example, if my Salamance's Intimidate goes after my opponent's Psychic Surge from Tapu Lele, then I know that Tapu Lele is faster than my Salamence, which tells me it's holding a Choice Scarf and wants to Moonblast me first. Primal Reversion behaves a little differently, though. Watch here. See how Incineroar's Intimidate activates before Groudon's Primal Reversion? But if you look in the summary screen, you can see that Groudon is faster than Incineroar. That's because Primal Reversion always happens after all entrance abilities have played out. To see another example, if I lead my max speed Primal Groudon into this opposing Xerneas, I won't know immediately whether or not my Groudon outspeeds Xerneas. However, all of this goes back to normal once Primal Reversion has already happened. So if that Xerneas and Groudon come in later, like after a double knockout, then Desolate Land versus Fairy Aura will tell me which one of Xerneas or Groudon is faster. In this case, Desolate Land activated first, so that means Groudon is faster than Xerneas. Finally, let's look at Skill Swap and Primal Weather. Sometimes, players use Bronzong with Skill Swap to give Kyogre Levitate and reset the weather for Kyogre. What happens if you Skill Swap Primordial Sea to Groudon now? The Skill Swap Pokemon's weather is the one that will stick around in the end. It doesn't matter if Bronzong is faster or slower than Groudon, and it doesn't matter which weather was active previously. The Skill Swap Pokemon's weather will always go up in the end. Thanks for watching this mechanics short on Primal Weather. If you're curious how all of this interacts with Airlock and Mega Rayquaza in general, be sure to check out the Mega Rayquaza video, which is linked below in the description. Until next time, have a good one.